and try not to cry, because the shake started progressing. And we went to the neurologist, and the neurologist said, well, you know where we are right now, and that is we're at the point of brain surgery. Something very profound spiritually happened to me recently, and I've been telling everyone about it. I'm calling my story The Journey of the Trembling Hands. 4.5 years ago, Dave and I came to this church, and at the recommendation of someone, we lived an hour and a half away, but they highly recommended it, so we decided to come. I turned my life over to Christ that very day, and it's amazing what happened after that. It's not surprising to me. Shortly after that, I was diagnosed with a condition called essential tremors. And what essential tremors are is they're a neurological disease that there's no cure for. I was a wreck. I remember in the very early stages of that, I was scared, depressed. That's when I went to our pastor, who I didn't really know that well at the time, and I thought he had a hotline to Jesus. So I thought, he's the person I'm supposed to pray with. I didn't know there was a whole family that we could pray with at the time. And I asked him to help pray for me and pray for a miracle, that someday something will happen and I won't have to deal with these shakes. The things that I remember the most were Jesus was right there. People were, we were preparing. The church was just power praying for me, and I could feel the prayers coming through, and I could feel him right next to me. There was one time where the enemy tried to invoke some fear in me, and we just shut it out. And the Lord, I learned how to pull the Lord in and be my armor and just be there for me. We all made a big deal about Jesus take the wheel when I went into the operating room. And it's indescribable how omnipotent he is, and that faith in him and keeping him close to you can help us through these crazy times. Well, you might see they haven't done my left hand, but they've done my right hand. And I can do soup and all that kind of stuff. So that's one miracle. And another miracle is scheduled for May. 3 years of really leaning into the Lord. And it wasn't about my shakes. It really was about my faith and loving the Lord and coming to church every week and getting involved in life groups and doing Freedom in Christ. I couldn't get enough. And no matter what happens in my life, he's going to be there for me. And he's so good.